Okay, here's a good word problem I want us to bar model. This actually takes a couple of steps to finish this problem. Let's go ahead and read the problem first. Ryan and Juan received $410 between them. Ryan received $100 more than Juan. How much money did Juan receive? And so our first step is always going to be to write our statement so we know how to answer. And so we see that Juan is the subject, receive is the verb, so we can just say that Juan received. Notice our money is dollars, so dollars. Okay. Now, then we need to see, we actually see that we're comparing two different things here. We're comparing Ryan's money and Juan's money. So they should each get a bar. There should be a bar for Ryan's money. This is called a comparison model because we compare two things. So Ryan gets a model and Juan gets a model. Now at this point, what I want you to do, once you've copied this much, I want you to pause the video and see if you can figure out what you're going to do to change this bar model up and help you find the answer. Remember, we need to label all the parts and we need to put the question mark. Pause the video, do that, and then come see how I did it. Okay, I hope you've taken the time to do that, and here's what we see. We see that they've shared $410 between them, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bracket at the end that shows that all of the money together is $410, and the bracket just shows that that's the total of everything. So that's the first bit of information. The next says Ryan received $100 more than Juan. Now right now it shows that Ryan and Juan each having 1 unit. That's what our empty bars are, because I don't know what numbers should go with them. But now I see that Ryan should actually have an extra bar that is $100. How much money did Juan receive? And so that should be, we always put a question mark when we do a bar model. How much money did Juan receive? And so we said there's a total of $410. They each had 1 unit, but Ryan had an extra $100. And we need to find out the value of 1 unit. Okay? And so the most tempting problem for people is to go ahead and to divide right now. But the most important thing to remember about division, this is the most common mistake people make, and I don't want you to make it. And so here's what it is. You can only divide if every group is equal. And what I noticed is I have 3 different bars, but only 2 are equal units. And so what I really want to know is how much goes in the 2 empty units. I already know that that last unit is $100. And so here's what I would actually do. I recognize that 310 plus 100 is 410. So I noticed that the 2 units that I have, 2 units must be $310. Those 2 units are equal, and they're 310 because 310 plus 100 is 410, which means that 1 unit would actually be 310 divided equally. So I do 310 divided by 2 to find my answer, and I get that the answer is $155. So Juan received $155. I always think the most important part of these is to then go back and check my answer and make sure it's correct. And so let me go ahead and put a 155 in these bars. And let me just say, Ryan and Juan shared $410 between them. Well, 155 plus 155 is 310. 310 plus 100 is 410. And so we see that our problem was done the correct way.